This is Matt.
Hi.
I'm Chris. Hi. And we've just watched A Good Man Goes to War.
We did indeed watch A Good Man Goes to War.
And good God, what a complicated, beautiful mess that 50 minutes of television was.
Stephen Moffat has become a beautiful genius.
He already was a beautiful genius.
Yes.
He's now more, I think, an idol who should be worshipped. I know already... Hello.
Didn't go well for the people at Mount Sinai. Just warning you. Bible references in my reviews.
You can tell this video is going to be quite interesting. Already we've gone through Confidential, which was a bit boring, but
as Confidential always is.
Daddy! Yeah. So we watched Confidential.
I don't know why they do it, they're getting it wrong, but just focusing on the really dull parts.
The choice of music in that show is superb.
Yes.
In a terrible way.
In an awful way.
So, whilst Confidential was on in the background, we were on the old Tinder webs on separate laptops because we're that social, aren't we?
It was so awesome. We're interconnected all the time.
We've been tweeting you guys, YouTubing, Facebooking, and all the things you kids do these days.
These kids do.
Word to your mother. And, word to your mother. And I can already see this episode has divided so many people.
Well, it's who? It divides people. The internet divides people.
I don't think there's been this big a divide since Tennant announced stepping down.
Ooh, I don't know.
Because really?
Well,
do you think it was as big as that, or?
It's a tough one. See, the thing with the Who community, especially on places like Gallifrey Base, is that haters gonna hate, man.
Haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate.
I dare go near.
And oh no, I try to stay away from it now. But the vocal minority is the rule of thumb. The people who hate it the most shout the loudest.
Yeah, which is a good one. In fact, Lucy got in touch with me over Facebook, basically saying that she hopes that we're still going to be together after tomorrow, because she didn't really care for this episode. That's okay. I'm not going to let that get in the way of anything.
I care for this episode.
I may not give her any presents at Christmas.
Child.
Like your own child, or perhaps Amy's child.
Oh!
So yeah, I think the opening moments of the episode, the moment I saw the name Melody Pond on the thing,
yeah, I was like,
well, you said it. You went. That's River Song.
That's River Song. Melody Pond. Rivers. Yeah. Of course it is. It's too close. It's too close to not be that.
Which is nice though, because I noticed how they downplayed Pond in the episode purposely. Yeah. Like, I mean, for the first time ever, Rory referred to Amy as Mrs. Williams.
It's almost as if the writer was using misdirection. Possibly.
Yeah, and it was brilliant, and it also nice as well. River's reaction to seeing Rory at that particular moment.
Yes.
Was yeah, I mean, it wasn't so much. Oh, you're here. Oh, is the doctor coming? It was. Dad. Hello, Dad. That got to clear up that confusion, actually. A lot of people have already said to me, hang on, does this mean that the Doctor's River's dad and his lover? No. What they were saying about Time Lords, was it Time Lords are Time Lords because they are sewed, is it sewn into the vortex?
Yeah, basically trying to say that the Time Lord DNA structure is created by long-term exposure to the time vortex, in the way that in comics, X-Men mutants are created by long-term radiation exposure triggering evolution in certain families, and that's how the X gene propagates. So basically it's similar to that. The Time Lords became the Time Lords because they exposed themselves for so long to the untempered schism of the time-space vortex.
I love you. Oh dear! If it does end up going to pot with me and Lucy because of this episode of a television series, shall we marry?
It's legal now. It's legal now.
Let's make it come true.
Yay!
So just to clear that up, basically the baby is like 2% Time Lord or whatever, a very minor percent.
Similar to Amy's worries earlier in the series, it does in fact have a time head.
Yes, it does! It might just be the head.
It has a time head.
It might genuinely just be the head.
River has a time head.
River's head is time. Okay.
Yeah, that's so kin. River's head is time.
River's head is time.
Yes.
So, does that mean we all carry a little bit of Alex Kingston around with us on our wrists?
Well, I do, but I got in a little bit of trouble for it, so...
I was going to say, I thought you weren't allowed to talk about that without an officer being present to monitor you. Don't make me come over there. Alright, you've asked for it now. So, interesting. So, River is that little girl we saw in Impossible Astronaut, Day of the Moon. Hang on one sec.
Oh!
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You learnt your lesson?
Yeah!
Still got your feet?
Feet!
Yes, okay, we're all there. I'm a girl! Well, I'm not a girl.
I'm a girl.
Check your Adam's apple, quickly. So yeah, River's the child we saw in Day of the Moon.
Day of the Moon!
Day of the Moon! Jajun platoon on the moon! Barefoot on the moon!
Barefoot on the moon.
Radiation again in that episode.
Listen, Radiation. X-Men Doctor Who crossover. It's coming.
It's going to happen. It's not going to happen.
I think there's probably already a novel somewhere.
It will be. If not, fanfiction.net.
There's a Star Trek X-Men crossover novel this time.
Oh gosh, imagine the slash fiction for the Doctor and River. And possibly, for River and Amy.
Stay on topic.
Probably is already out there and all those people are now eating their words.
Stay on topic. I can't shake him. Stay.
Sit thy $5 ass down before I maketh change.
You have to cut that out now.
Oh no, well, it's the word ass. Kick ass, kick ass, kick ass. So, feet. The point is that, that girl regenerated, which explains, of course, River's appearance, because a lot of people said, well, Alex Kingston, obviously as an actress, there's a very specific, I suppose you'd say, ethnicity to be politically correct. You know what I mean? I don't know. Well, I'm trying to worm my way around it, because in this PC age, anything you say gets misconstrued. But yeah, obviously the character of River has a very distinct, different appearance from Amy and Rory. How do you explain that away? Oh yeah, she's the second incarnation. Yeah, she's the second incarnation of Melody.
If there's more than two incarnations, then that possibly opens up the possibility for more River adventures if Alex Kingston doesn't want to come back.
I imagine this would be possibly her last story. Well, not her last story, because we'll have to see the conclusion of
She'll totally
Amy, Rory and River.
She'll totally turn up in the finale of this
But I do think this series of Doctor Who will be the end of River's story.
Yeah.
By the end of this year.
Because after that, there's nowhere. After that, there's nowhere to go except seeing her and the Doctor as a happy couple, which isn't necessarily, which might be fun, but it doesn't necessarily make good drama.
I do like the fact though that the Doctor's now going off to have all the adventures that River has spoken about. Like, they're about to go and have that life that she has had.
Or are they?
I presume so, because, like she said that the Doctor found her when she was a lost, lonely little girl. And she's certainly a lost, lonely little girl at the end of Day of the Moon, scaring away homeless people with her time head!
Time head! I've given up on trying to keep the chronology of River and the Doctor in any sort of order, because it's just all over the place. So
I've had a few requests actually to try and explain River's chronology again, because I attempted it in the first review video.
We need notes and research.
Yeah, I think we should we'll give it a try at some point. But I think first we must graduate from Oxford and Cambridge and maybe even Durham just to contemplate attempting to work out the chronology.
I might have to venture into Gallifrey Base with my protected gear.
Don't do it! Don't do it! I'm on the time team. It's a traumatic place to be. I once spoke to Karen Gillan whilst in a cage. Do you realise how much hate that generated? No offence to anyone on Gallifrey Base. It's a nice website and a helpful community when it's, not using negativity as a way of having a conversation.
You know who you are.
Yes, indeed. Right, I'm going to stop before I get a lot of haters hating on this.
Yeah. In short, we love The Good Man Goes to War.
Yes, we did. The lactating Sontaran.
Oh, lactating Sontaran.
Greatest thing ever.
Ninja Detective Silurian.
Oh, brilliant.
Ninja Detective Gay Silurian.
Yes! The gay agenda was back in abundance in this story. There was two couples.
It was like a Rusty story all over again.
A Rusty story. Rusty D!
Rusty D!
Rusty D! But darker. No, he wrote some corkers. He really did.
He did write some corkers, but not on repeat viewing.
He wrote event television.
He wrote great event television.
Which is what differentiates these two areas of Who, definitely, because I think... Yeah.
He is undeniably a great writer.
Oh, he is, yeah. I mean, the response to The End of Time. I mean, you and I sat there on the 1st of January 2010.
On initial viewing, The End of Time floored us.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was incredible.
Floored us.
Watching it back, it has very good bits.
It's a bit all over the place.
But it's literally... Time head!
Time head!
So yeah, loved that, loved all that. Arthur Darvill, I cannot...
Just gets better and better.
I cannot praise that man enough.
Just becomes more amazing.
It makes me proud. It makes me realise that I will hopefully, in my... whatever career I end up doing post-CBBC, hopefully thrive, because he proves that TV presenters go on to do lots of things. Because Arthur Darvill was, as Tom, presented CITV.
I can't imagine Arthur Darvill presenting TV to children.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
No, it's a little fact for you.
I cannot imagine Arthur Darvill presenting anything to children.
I remember him doing it as well. I was like, wow. So
I didn't watch CITV.
I hope that when Big Cheese turns around to me at CBBC and says, Chris, your shoes are stinking up the office.
Your time is nigh!
Chris, get thy $5 out of here before I make a change.
That's 2, that makes it a PG.
Oh, this is a PG video.
You can't put it out now.
But yeah, so Arthur Darvill, fantastic. Karen Gillan, it was so good to see the real Amy again.
Yes.
Which is weird because it makes you feel betrayed for the last few episodes. They tried to explain it away by saying that it was Amy, but, you know, obviously living out through the Ganga. And the Ganga baby, that was a horrible moment, but we know that she's going to be alright because the doctor's going to get to her.
There was something really sick about that image of it just...
Oh, no. Oh.
Well, that's why we like Moffat, because he just writes things that chill you to the bone.
Dorium. I love Dorium.
Dorium.
I was so upset when he got his racked right.
We will mourn him.
He was brilliant. I'm old and blue.
I'm old and blue.
Not me. Love him.
But
and the monks, yes.
The monks are super creepy.
Terrifying.
Super creepy.
They killed the fat one. The fat one and the thin one are just the thin one now because they killed the fat one. And he was a monk. And the doctor's reveal was nice. 19 minutes in. 19 minutes in.
Like a classic episode, you spend a lot of time up front setting up without the doctor. Like it.
What's the point of being grown up if you can't be childish sometimes?
Yeah.
Quite no relevance, but I'm wearing this.
But so, it has every relevance. Speak it.
I'm wearing this in shorts.
Pride, Tom.
Do the shorts make it more relevant?
No.
Oh. So yeah, in conclusion,
does the Doctor wear shorts in any episodes? Answers on a postcard to this address.
Actually, yeah, that'd be very good. Comment down here if the Doctor's worn shorts in any story. Please let us know. While you're there, you can let us know what you thought of this episode as well. That's not as important, to be honest, as compared to the shorts thing.
Let him know. Don't let me know.
Let Matt know.
I don't want to know.
Let Matt know. What's your YouTube? Is it Maticus?
Maticus. I haven't posted anything because I don't have a camera, so...
Urge him to post things. Make him post things.
Well, I don't have a decent camera, so posting things is difficult.
Urge him to post things. It'll be terrible. Maticus. You say it 3 times whilst looking in the mirror, he'll come to your house and play you a song. And get his feet up in your grill.
I do requests.
He does! With the feet, not with the songs. So, steady on river, spoilers. So the point is that I think you guys should let us know down below what you thought of the episode.
Let him know, he'll tell me.
Yes, or you can read it.
I can read it.
You are subscribed.
I can read comments.
You are subscribed, right?
I am subscribed.
See?
Subscribe to Chrissy's Snowy.
You just joined the realms of the greats like Keith Teeth and Barry Thumbs. How does that feel?
I have a sudden craving for meat paste.
Get it down your neck! So yeah, Good Man Goes to War, good episode.
Great episode.
On initial viewing, I mean, our views might change later.
Yeah, reviewing it. Because the Black Spot didn't really hold up to repeat viewing, but the other 2 parts certainly did.
I do admit,
I've not really rewatched anything else.
I have to admit, I did smile at the return of Captain Avery in that brief moment.
Yes.
It was quite nice.
Not anything against the Curse of the Black Spot characters, just the episode as a whole, just...
Not really outstanding.
I think it's a great episode though. It just speaks to the high quality of this season so far.
If you want to know what I thought about that, click here. See that? That's an annotation. It's good, isn't it?
That's brilliant.
That is brilliant. Unless they're watching on an iPhone, in which case it just looks like I'm a madman.
And you're probably drinking a latte in a Starbucks on a high street.
What happened to you? So that's our review of A Good Man Goes to War. We're going to probably watch it back now.
Yeah.
I imagine. I think watching The Social Network as well tonight.
Yeah, I've got the DVD down here.
Should we review that? No.
Yes.
We'll do that
yes,
another time.
we should.
Not right now, though.
Not right now, we've got to watch it first.
Because they've got to go to the iPlayer and re-watch A Good Man Goes to War.
Good Man Goes to War.
And realise that everything we've said is canon.
And then if he likes it, we'll have a Social Network review for you. Because if he doesn't, I'm not going to let him review it. I'm going to restrain him.
So, see you later. Ooh, you saw nothing.